Hey everybody, I'm here performing a rap. Enjoy.
Wish I could ask
There's plenty more where this came from, I can bet you that.
How was your day? We may be different, but also the same. Close we could be, just you and me.
Let's do this.
And together feel the love.
Title to my good friend's rap artist Gabriel Flores. Let's do this.
Mubs got beats.
Shout out to my homie, man. I remember when way back when running around as kids, raising Cain, looking up to the older OGs, wanting to be what we seen. I couldn't have hardened to the Gista I am today without my best homie. Do you remember drinking beer all night long at the crib, Broadmoor Apartments, West Jordan, Utah, just kicking back, bumping Machiavelli and drinking, getting drunk, me and my best homie, man. I know you remember running amok, doorbell ditching for fun, prank calling random fools, being Lil G's trying to come up. It was like OJT for to become older gangsters someday, like the ones we see, like Big OG, Quinn Martinez, straight repping his clique to the fullest, bro. I remember me and you looking into each other's eyes that one day. Q talked to us about how we have to kick up dirt if we want to be real G's, and we look at each other both thinking this is the hardest motherfucker we ever know, man. Me and you will be best homies for life, battle buddies, never disintegrate into dust. Man, to my good friends, whole gang of us, some of my good friends remain battle buddies, but others are dead. Some of my good friends sit in Indian style in the grave. I know they follow me in the darkest cloud as I travel through this life, administering evil to my foes, my good friends who dead. They still my good friends because their contribution continues to impact me deep into the future. Damn to my dead homies. Remember packing faux chrome, dipping and mashing and hoes, soaking up game, fantasizing with each other about fame. I talk to my dead homies. They my advisors while compiling military invasion plans. They dip darkest cloud talks, peace talks. My dead homies give me fantastical weaponry to use on my foes to cut down my foes. Me and my dead homies, we in this. I remember the battle. I remember the cocaine. It's understanding. It's the understanding that bonds me and my good friends. I remember the battle. I remember the cocaine. It's an understanding. It's the understanding that bonds me and my good friends. I remember the battle. I remember the cocaine. It's an understanding. It's the understanding that bonds me and my good friends. I remember the battle. I remember the cocaine. It's an understanding. It's the understanding that bonds me and my good friends. I remember the battle. I remember the cocaine. It's an understanding. It's the understanding that bonds me and my good friends. This Gabriel Flores to my good friends. This a rap to my good friends. This a rap about what you do with good friends. With good friends, you attend the high seas. You invite the high seas and are a soldier in the high seas. For good friends who like to do lines of cocaine and methamphetamine when duty calls, as I'm standing there with you doing line after line down to an 8-ball, but we ain't ballin'. We just got an appetite for the high seas, asking my good friends when we gonna do the next line of cocaine. Do you know anybody who can cop some meth, death? I tell them I hear the other side calling, and then we laugh, snorting a line of cocaine with good friends, calling the dealer. Eyes light up, tempo picks up, alcohol consumption picks up deep into the night. 3:30 a.m. doing a line of cocaine with my really good friend today. I promise to my good friends that I will never change. You can always count on me to travel the high seas with the promise. It's a handshake. It's an understanding known only by the beholders. It's an embark, and we arrive at our next destination. You don't even need to ask, because the promise I promised to uphold the understanding that existed when we became good friends, when we crossed that threshold of acquaintance to friend, and then finally to good friends. We gonna be gangster. We gonna be gangsters for life. That's a promise. I remember the battle. I remember the cocaine. It's an understanding. It's the understanding that bonds me and my good friends. I remember the battle. I remember the cocaine. It's an understanding. It's the understanding that bonds me and my good friends. I remember the battle. I remember the cocaine. It's an understanding. It's the understanding that bonds me and my good friends. I remember the battle. I remember the cocaine. It's an understanding. It's the understanding that bonds me and my good friends. I remember the battle. I remember the cocaine. It's an understanding. It's the understanding that bonds me and my good friends. The end. Peace out. Stay tuned for the next one.